I can't take myself serious. I'm wearing glasses. It's nighttime. Inside. I still got the tag on them. But you know, you gotta have that old money look with a raggedy old t-shirt, right? Sometimes I lay in bed and literally I have things that come into my mind. I'm like, I gotta record it. I can't not record something. Because it's just gonna in my head, out the other. Actually in and then out and then gone forever, right? Or I write it down. For the most part, I write stuff down. And then sometimes I just want to wing stuff. Oh, you can see my eyebrows. That's kind of cool. Hey. So, my big beef is doom scrolling, right? It's a nightmare for so many people. And it's such a big cope. And I think that's what not a lot of people really discuss or they talk about or acknowledge. Is that doom scrolling is basically a way of just coping and ignoring life. And I can admit, life at times can definitely be boring. It can be stressful. It can be full of shit that you don't want to think about and face. And let's just be honest, right? When you're scrolling on your phone, now where is mine? Right? You're scrolling. Yeah. You get these hits in your head. You get dopamine, and it feels good, right? It feels nice. You feel great. And that's what drives you to keep doing more. The feel-good feeling. You get the little dip, the little dose, the little feel-good, and it preoccupies your mind from what you really should be facing. And doom scrolling, guess what? I just did it probably 20 minutes ago. And it led me to want to record this video because I was laying in bed and I just tossed my phone aside, just scrolling on YouTube. And I'm like, why? Really, why? Why do we do the doom scroll? Like, it takes away our precious, most valuable thing that we have, which is our time. Think about it. We give our time to work for 9, 10, 12 hours a day already, right? Then the time that we have outside of work, that valuable personable time, we just toss out the window like nothing. Like it doesn't even matter. Like we just didn't spend a portion of our life laboring. No. We totally ignore that and run away from our problems and waste that time that we have just by doing this on a little stupid freaking computer. It's not really a phone, it's a fucking computer. And like it's a huge waste. And I catch myself, and that's what you gotta do is like get in the moment. And when you catch yourself and you notice, oh damn it, I did it again, you got it. And you stop the habit and you try to do other things to minuscule the doom scroll, right? Some people use timers, some people use restrictions on apps that they normally do. The one thing for me that always helped was if I found an app that I was always going to, make it harder to find on my phone. Because the more steps you put in between you and that thing, which is, say, Instagram, you make it hard. You put Instagram in a weird folder. At least if you got an Android, that's what you can do. You catch yourself in that, like, few extra steps, you could stop it sooner. But if it's just like you unlock your phone or it scans your face and it unlocks like in an instant and it's right there, you're going to tap it unconsciously. There's no barriers to go through. It's just like 1, 2. Oh, look, I'm on Instagram. Bye, life. Goodbye, my precious life. Oh, wow. It's 11 o'clock at night. I should probably be in bed. But no. TikTok is more important. I feel like Johnny Depp with long hair and glasses like this. Like, I can't take myself serious. But you build those barriers and those little thresholds, it will help you. It will help prevent you from doom scrolling as much. And another thing too, it's like, what are you hiding from? Seriously. What are you avoiding or is making you uncomfortable that you don't want to face? Because drugs, alcohol, weed, tobacco, there's tons of substances that people use to cope. Usually cope with life, you know? Life can encompass a bunch of stuff, right? Relationships, finances, you're lonely, you don't have friends, you might not be the healthiest, you know, you might not like the place you live, you can have just an uncomfortable vibe at your home, right? And I get it, life can be hard, and we do sometimes need outlets because as much as we would want to like boom, immediately change that thing that makes us feel uncomfortable, most of the time it has steps, right? You're in a financial shitstorm. Guess what? Getting your finances in order is baby step 1, baby step 2, 3, 4. Save some money, pay your bills, build your credit, use a budget, discipline. You're not in the healthiest shape. Well, you gotta start exercising, and exercise again, and then again, and just keep going. It's not instantaneous, and that's why, because it's such a slow process, people need to cope immediately. And like, I need a quick fix. I need to feel good now because I don't feel comfortable, right? So, give you an example for me personally. Because of family matters, I'm in a state that I normally am not fond of, right? I can't change that tomorrow. It is what it is. So if I'm not keen on my environment, could I just run from it? Yeah. Or I could just accept it and be like, okay, it is what it is. You know, if I feel uncomfortable about it, okay, that's life. I make a game plan to change it. And then act on that game plan, plan it more, or do healthier things like, hey, create a YouTube video, or write, or read, or practice a new skill, or XYZ. Like, going on YouTube and using your phone in a healthy manner is better than just using it in a way to cope. If you go on Instagram, cool. Go on Instagram. But do it to help keep healthy relationships, you know, so you don't feel as lonely. Schedule with people and reach out to them and comment and like their post, but then try to like make plans so you have friends and keep developing those friendships. That's a healthy way of doing it. A coping way would just be scroll and scroll, look and scroll till your eyes fucking hurt from the blue light. And before you know it, it's like midnight and you're like, how did this happen? Now I gotta go to sleep and get up at 4 a.m. for work. And I'm gonna feel like shit. And then the cope literally ruined your life. Kind of like drugs, right? So, how to just get this out? Be aware when you doom scroll. Because when you're on your phone and you're doing that, guess what, my friend? 9 times out of 10, it's going to be coping for some reason. And the sooner you find out that reason, the better you can stop the habit and the better you can replace it with a better habit. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I love you. Keep on keeping on. Hit the subscribe button, bell notification, comment below. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.